Welcome to another Stillwater meditation with me. I'm so glad you chose to meditate today. Today's meditation is all about self-esteem and self-confidence. So get into a comfortable seated position, and when you're comfortable, go ahead and place your hands, palms facing up, on top of your thighs, and let your eyelids drop down, closing your eyes. We're going to take a few deep breaths here, really connecting to your breath. If you would like, you can place a hand over your chest or your abdomen to feel your body expand and contract as you breathe in and out. And just do that for a couple more breaths, breathing easily all the way in, expanding, and back out, fully contracting. Become aware of the air traveling between your nose where you inhale it and your chest, your rib cage where your lungs expand. Mentally, become aware of the space between breaths, that little tiny pause at the top and the bottom. Continue breathing steadily, and you can go ahead and release your hands back down at this time. Just by living life, you experience things that make you happy, positive, and encouraged. But as is the nature of life, you've probably also experienced your fair share of things that were maybe difficult or challenging, and might have even had an effect on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and even your self-worth. So I don't know what is going on in your life right now, but you do, and so does God. And anytime we face difficulties, it's always helpful to slow down, take a step back, refocus our perspective, and tap into both our inner wisdom and God's wisdom. So the funny thing about self-esteem, self-confidence, and even self-worth is that whenever we look outside instead of up, seeking that approval, 100% of the time, every single time, we will end up dissatisfied and chaotic. And looking outside also, unfortunately, opens up Pandora's box by comparing ourselves, judging ourselves against other people, against the media, cultural standards, and so many things that in themselves are constantly changing. Think about it like a trend, like silly bands. How long did that trend last? There's a great saying by Theodore Roosevelt which says, "Comparison is the thief of joy." So don't let comparison steal your joy and in the process damage your self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-worth. Instead, decide to build yourself up. So how do we build ourselves up? Well, one really important way is to listen to the things you say about yourself. Because what you say and what you think about yourself has a profound impact. So the next time you're talking and in conversation, observe and just pay attention. Become really mindful of the words that you assign to yourself, because words have power. And I'm going to use another quote already because I love this one so much, said by Bruce Lee. Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and cast spells, That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself, and you can change your life. What you are not changing, you're also choosing. So decide to choose those words that are nurturing to yourself, that feed your soul and build you up. And of course, as always, continue breathing throughout this meditation. Take a full deep inhale in and release it completely back out. Remember to feel your abdomen and ribcage expand. And now I want you to draw your attention to the area between your navel and your breastbone. Now this space houses your solar plexus chakra, or you can think of it as the space where your energy associated with personal power, confidence, willpower, and self-esteem is located. So keep taking in full deep breaths, because when you breathe with intention focused on this area, you're actually stimulating those energies. See your breath like a bellows, fanning the energies, making them spark and grow. Or you can imagine your breath like a spinning wheel, stimulating the energies, causing them to swirl faster. And while you're doing this, imagining this, seeing this in your mind, you might start to feel a greater sense of calm and well-being. Or thoughts might even come up as they drain and are released. If you happen to discover any limiting beliefs like, I'm not good enough, I'm not attractive enough, I can't or I don't, that's actually a really good thing, because that means you're ready to release that limiting belief and replace it with a much more positive, empowering, and true belief, such as, I am enough, I am beautiful, I can. This is the power of becoming aware of your thoughts and that inner dialogue as it relates to how you talk about yourself, what you believe about yourself. By taking the time and doing this meditation, you're in a sense staging an intervention in your inner dialogue and consciously choosing to shift your thoughts to a better, more empowering place. And thoughts are like habits, so the more you do this meditation, the easier and more natural it will become to shift your thoughts away from self-destructive, disempowering ones to self-empowering ones. And by doing that and readjusting the trajectory of your thoughts, it will build your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and your self-worth. Now, of course, it might not happen overnight, because just think about how long you've maybe subconsciously been living with those destructive thoughts. But keep doing it, keep at it, keep feeding yourself truth and positivity, and it will happen. So stay here for a few more intentional breaths and give yourself time to work with your thoughts. Let this new positive energy cleanse your body and change every cell, charge every cell. To end this time of meditation, bring your hands together and rub your palms together so they're nice and warm. Use that movement to come back to yourself right here, right now, before slowly, gently, easily, and effortlessly opening your eyes. Thanks for meditating with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.